Ghulam Nabi Azad, a leader from the G23 group of dissident leaders in the Congress, is at Sonia Gandhi's residence for a meeting with the Congress president. The meeting comes a day after the core group of Congress's G23 dissidents, led by Mr. Azad, met to discuss the way ahead for the Congress. Now, upset with the stance of the loyalists at the working committee, which insists on reaffirming the leadership of the Gandhis despite serial losses, the dissidents have been having a series of meetings since Friday. Let's go across to Arvind Gunasekar, tracking all the developments for us. Arvind, has that meeting between Ghulam Nabi Azad and Sonia Gandhi begun, and what's expected at this meeting?
Rohit, Ghulam Nabi Azad, who hosted the dissident group of the G23 for last 2 days at his residence for the meeting on Wednesday. He had this 18 leaders, senior Congress leaders, and also on Thursday he had the core group of G23 meeting at his residence. After 2 days of consecutive meeting at his residence, now Ghulam Nabi Azad, as we speak, is currently meeting the Congress president. So earlier we did see yesterday the Gandhi family reaching out to Bhupender Singh Hooda, wherein Rahul Gandhi had a 1 hour long meeting with Bhupender Singh Hooda along with General Secretary Organization KC Venugopal, wherein though the Congress party maintained that it was Haryana specific, but still Hooda, what you are being made to learn is that Hooda did convey the grievance and also views and concerns of the group of dissidents with Rahul Gandhi. And now what we are seeing is that Ghulam Nabi Azad is currently meeting Sonia Gandhi at her residence. So this meeting started somewhere around 5:45 p.m. and this meeting is expected to go on for quite long. What we are being told is that Ghulam Nabi Azad, after the meeting at his residence with the G23 group, is conveying the concerns and also voice of the G23 group. In fact, what is very important here is that G23 group is looking for a complete overall in the Congress party after the recent setback for the party in the assembly elections. In fact, G23 group has been asking for changes right from down, because the Congress party is, as we speak, the Congress party, the organizational elections is underway in the Congress party, and by March 31st, the membership drive will be completed. That's the first step for the Congress organizational elections, wherein the members, the local members will elect the booth members, and the booth members will elect the DCC members, and the DCC PCC members will in turn elect the AICC president. So that's a hierarchy for the election of the Congress president, and the G23 members feel even the election of the booth members itself is not going as per the original plan, and that's why they want to raise the concern in the overall organizational elections also. So every concern, including the inclusive and also collective decision making level at all levels, will also be voiced by Ghulam Nabi Azad in his meeting with Sonia Gandhi. So what we are being told is that this entire meeting that happened the last 2 days is being conveyed by Ghulam Nabi Azad with Sonia Gandhi. So we have to wait for the outcome of this particular meeting, whether the Sonia Gandhi or the Gandhi leadership or the Congress leadership will agree to the demands of the G23.
Arvind, what is the stance or opinion of G23 leaders on the Gandhis? Because some of the analysts are saying that it could be advantage Congress if Gandhis leave the top post. So what is their opinion? Do they want Gandhis to stay and the loyalists to go, or do they want Gandhis as well to go?
Rohit, only Kapil Sibal had taken that stand, wherein he had said that the Gandhi family should actually step out of the leadership of the Congress party. That was only the stand of Kapil Sibal. Even yesterday, Manish Tiwari, who was a sitting Lok Sabha MP and who was also part of the dissident group, while he addressed the media, he spoke to a national daily, wherein he had said that they are comfortable, at least he is comfortable with the Sonia Gandhi's leadership. So he made it very clear. Also, when we spoke to the leaders who are part of G23, what they are saying is that they are comfortable, they are okay with the leadership of Sonia Gandhi, but what they are saying is that they want an inclusive and collective leadership and also decision making at all levels. That's something that the G23 or the dissident group is making. For that, they are making two instances. One, what they are saying is that when Channi was elected as the replacement for Captain Amrinder Singh, that was not discussed at the CWC, which is the top decision making body. And also in Uttar Pradesh, when the party decided to give 40% of seats to women candidates, even that was not placed before the CWC. That's why the dissident group is saying that not every decision, all these important decisions are being taken at a different level, and there is no consultation, especially even at the CWC level, and that's why they want a consultative or a inclusive decisions at all levels. So that's something that Ghulam Nabi Azad will be conveying to Sonia Gandhi also in today's meeting.
All right, Arvind Gunasekar, thanks very much for joining us with those details. Now let's listen in fact, to what senior Congress leader Veerappa Moily said ahead of this meeting on the G23 and also on Sonia Gandhi's leadership.
Sonia Gandhi wanted those reports to update on future challenges of the Congress party. Again, must have been sabotaged by somebody around her. I disagree with some of the leaders in the G2 who signed that memorandum to the institutionalized G23. They were not the strengthening them or the Congress party. Congress is the perennial party which can always stand to the winds, the turbulence of any weather. But I don't think BJP has got that. Maybe that for some time because of the charisma of Narendra Modi, they may sustain. But the BJP as a party cannot be a perennial party.